Okay, good day, good morning, good evening, good night from whenever you are watching, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And I am my name is Aulia Khairunnisa, and I am a student from Sriwijaya University, and I am majoring in informatics system. In this video, I will be demonstrating a series of Linux-based tasks as part of my midterm examination for the operating system course at the Sriwijaya University. Before we heading on to the task at hand, I am going to list the overview of the task in this video. This assignment requires us to execute various Linux commands related to like directory structure management, file creation and manipulation, also file permission modification, and creating symbolic link, also use user mask settings, and each step will be explained thoroughly with theoretical background and also command execution and a bit of analysis of the result. So the first part of the first task is to create a main directory named by my student ID and my name inside home/mahasiswa, and then inside that directory there is three directories, subdirectories, which is document, code, and arsip. And the third part is to show the results of the structural directory using appropriate command. So this basically the code that I need to use. In Linux we use the mkdir command to create directories, and here I use the -p as a flag. This flag ensures that any parent directories are created automatically if they do not exist. Like in this case, the parent directory that I might not have created yet is the home/mahasiswa. And then we just the task say that I need to create this with my student ID and also my name, and inside it is subdirectories with document and code and arsip inside. I'm just going to execute the code. Allahumma. Okay, the file is created. A bit of difficulties, but it's alright. And we are going to check if that file is indeed created. And hold on. I'm going to paste this. Okay, I am going to explain this command. Why did I use it? The -r. Well, wait. First one is the ls. ls itself mean that it shows something. It's a command for you to make the machine show what you want. It's, I think, to make it better to understand is that ls is so for list, and we are using the -r flag. It's used to list the directory structure recursively, showing all directories and also the subdirectories. And I'm going to just show it to you. What does it mean recursively? Yeah, this meaning there is home and mahasiswa, and there is a directory. Inside that directory there is arsip, document, also code. And yeah, it's basically shows what's inside the arsip, what's inside the document, what's inside the code, which is nothing because we haven't done anything and we haven't put anything inside of that file directories. And yeah, that's the first task. And we can see that the output displays the directory structure and confirming that the three subdirectories, document, code, and arsip, were successfully created inside the main directory, named after my student ID and also my name. We are going to moving on to our second task at hand. So for the second task, we are asked to manipulate file. We are asked to create a file called identitas.txt. Inside that directory there is a document containing my name and my student ID and also my major. And the second part is to copy that file identitas.txt inside a directory called arsip that we made and change its name to identitas_backup.txt. And for the third part is we need to move the file identitas.txt that was once in document. We moving it to directory code, and then we are asked to show the content of identitas_backup.txt using appropriate command. So we're just going to start it. I am going to make that I'm going to make a file called identitas_txt here. Hold on. This. As you can see, inside home, inside mahasiswa with the main directory as the student ID and my name, inside document, and we name it with identitas.txt. We're just going to enter it. Permission denied, as you can see. And what I needed to do here is just to put sudo command at the very beginning of my command. Oh my god, it's still permission denied. What the hell? Oh my god. So moving on to our second task, and the first part of the task is to create file called identitas.txt inside the document directories. Inside that identitas.txt, it contains my name and my student ID, also my program study, which basically mean my major. We're just going to hit straight to it. Yeah, we're going to use echo here. We will perform the following file information, and the echo command writes multiple lines of the text into identitas.txt, and then the E flag enables interpretation of escape characters such as /n for the new lines. And this is the content of the identitas.txt, and this is the directory's path as it instructed, that we need to put that in document and name it with identitas.txt. Just do it. It's created. And for the second part of the task is to copy this file to the arsip directory and rename it as identitas_backup.txt, and we are going to use cp command for this task, which basically means copying it. As you can see, cp, and then this is the path of document identitas.txt, and then hold on, I forgot the space, just to make it a bit obvious. Yeah, we put it in backup.txt. And yeah, it's been copied. As for the third part, is we need to move the original identitas.txt to the coder directory using we're going to use the mv command here this time, which basically for move. The mv command is used for moving files. As you see, I am going to move the identitas.txt to the coder directory, and soon identitas.txt will be here when I listed it. And the fourth part of the task is to display, four is to display the contents of identitas_backup.txt we are going to using the cat command. Here we're going to use the cat command. Oh my god, something is wrong. Hold on. It's just we're going to use the cat command. The cat command display the contents of identitas_backup.txt to ensuring that the data remains intact after copying it. Let's just hold on, there's something. See, as you can see, it copies the identitas.txt. Perhaps we could try to show you the real one, where I moved that arsip coder. Hold on, coder. See, it shows the same because it's the exact copy. And we are going to moving on to our third task. So for the third task is we are asked to do permission access, to setting permission access. The first part is to give access to the owner of the file, to write and read. And then for the group, they can only read, and for the others, they cannot access the identitas_backup.txt. For the second part is to change the ownership of a file. We need to change the ownership of identitas_backup.txt so that it only owned by the user who is root, and also staff group. And for the third part is we need to show the information of permission access and also the ownership of file after those changes that we done before. For this, we are going to use chmod, which chmod command is used to change file permission. And by default, newly created files have certain permission based on the umask value. We will modify the file permission using the chmod command and change ownership using the chown, but we are going to go do that later. And then hold on. Oh no, wrong one. I am sorry. So chmod 640. Why do we use chmod 640? The first digit is for the owner, second digit is for group, and third digit is for others. And for owner we use 6 because for reading the points is 4, and for writing the points is 2. We summarize that, we combine that, 4 and 2 equals 6. That's why we use 6 here, because the owner can only read and write. And then we move on to the second digit, why it's 4, because 4 is, well, they can only read, and the points of read is 4, which means they can only read. And for the others, which is the third digit, is 0. They can read, they can write, and they can execute, which means they have 0 points until this case. And we're just going to enter. Hold on, the T is missing. Yeah, CH. And then we are moving on to the ownership manipulation. We are going to use chown so that only staff, root staff, can use it, and can use the identitas backup.txt. Where's the enter? Password for kali. It's that. And the third part is to show the information of the permission we just did, all of the things we just did, basically. Just just paste this. Need to list it. Who has access to this identities backup? Minus RV, minus RW, and R, and minus 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 minus. The first part is the owner. They can only read and write. And the second part is the hold on. The second part is for the group. They can only read. And the third part is actually no letters whatsoever because they have zero access. And one root staff. Yeah, basically that. And yeah, that's the third task, and we are going to moving on to the fourth task. So we are currently in the fourth task. In the fourth task, we are asked to create, basically the summarize of the fourth task is to create symbolic link. And what is symbolic link? Symbolic link, or short for symlink, is a reference to another file. It's quite similar to a shortcut in Windows. The thing is, if we update the original file, and the symlink will reflect those changes. And the first part is we are asked to create file called referensi underscore my student id.txt. Inside it there is a text that says ini adalah dokumentasi sistem operasi milik Aulia Khairunnisa dengan name my student ID, which basically means this is documentation of operation system owned by me. And the second part is to create a symbolic link towards the referency underscore name.txt with name shortcut underscore my student id.txt. And the third part is to show the list of files in that directory. Also included its information of the attributes to make sure that the link is made. And the fourth part is to change the content of referensi underscore my student id dot txt to dokumentasi telah diperbarui oleh Aulia Khairunnisa, which is my name. That means that documentation is updated by me. And the fifth part of this task is to show the content of shortcut underscore my student ID and explain what is happening there. Okay, we are going to start on the first task, which is to create the file. To create the file, we are going to use almost the same method as before, to just use echo and create the file path. I'm just going to show you this. As you can see, we're going to go into it. Oh my god, hold on, it's going to need to use sudo again. I always forgot about that. Oh my god. Oh, hold on. I know what's wrong. I I know what's wrong now. And kali. Yeah, it's created now. And the second part is to create symbolic link. To create this, we are going to use the almost same command as for listing. The only difference here is, oh my god, what is, the only difference here is underscore s, which stands for to create a symbolic link's name shortcut pointing to referensi name. Referensi to shortcut. Referensi, wait, referensi underscore txt. What the? Apa yang error, teman-teman? Oh, I know. Hold on. Oh, this is fully my fault. Where is that slash? There you are. Yeah. It's created now. And then the third part is we're asked to show the file in that directory, also included the information and the attributes. We are going to use the ls again. And then moving on to the third part of the task, which is to just show the directory list of that file and also containing its attributes and stuff. Where is that? Yeah. You see? Here we can see that shortcut and referensi. Shortcut is directed towards the referensi. You see? And moving on to the fourth part of the task is to change the content of file to the dokumentasi telah diperbarui oleh mahasiswa. Now I'm going to type it. Hold on. And then we just copy it here. And we hit enter. And we are asked to show and also analyze to show the content of shortcut nib and analyze. Oh my god, wrong one. Dokumentasi telah diperbarui. Maybe I should have tried to show before it happens. Should I? Maybe I should. Hold on, I'm going to rewind this. Be right back. Okay, we are moving on to the third part. Is to show. Oh wait, to create file called referency name. Inside it contains some information about that documentation is created and owned by Aulia Khairunnisa. And to just make it obvious, we're going to just put it here. Yeah. And this is the content. And we are using echo as the previous one too. Enter. And oh no. And then we show the content of the reference. Referency. Hold on. And then yeah, it shows that. And we were moving on to the second part, is to create that symbolic link towards the shortcut underscore name. And we need to create that. We are going to use the ln with s flag. Hold on. We'll just pass this and then yeah, it's S stands for symlink. From referency to the shortcut, just going to hit enter, and here we are. And I'm going to show you the content of that shortcut. It's the same because, well, it's linked towards the referency. And then for the third part is we need to show you this, basically the list of the files. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. There's space. As you can see, the shortcut is linked to the referensi. See this arrow? Yeah, it means it's linked towards the referensi. And then we're moving on to the faux pas is to modify. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. My note is in shambles. I'm sorry. We paste this, and I think there's something wrong with this. Oh, there's nothing wrong. As you see that the faux pas is to change the content of referensi to the dokumen telah diperbarui oleh Aulia Khairunnisa. And we're just going to hit enter and shows you the changes with this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, tampilkan isi shortcut. Shows the content of the shortcut. It changes. So to conclude, to explain what happened here is because the shortcut is linked to the referensi, so whatever happened, whatever changes made from here will also affect shortcut because they are linked. And then we are going to moving on to the 5th task. So here we are at the last task, which is the 5th task. Here we are asked to modifying user mask or umask. The umask value controls default file permission. By default, it is 022, or in this case, in my laptop, it's 002. Meaning new files have 644. What is 644? Meaning that 6, the owner, can read and write but cannot execute, and the group can only write, and also the others can only write permission. And then we were asked to check the default system, the default umask in my system. And the second part is to change the umasks to 027 and create a new file called data_my_student_id.txt. And then we are asked to show permission access of the file called data_nim that has been made. And then for the 4th part of the 5th task is that I need to explain how changes of umask affect permission access of a new file that has been made. So the first part of the task is to show the default. We are going to use the umask. It's 000. Honestly, I changed it before I record this, but before I change it, the default is actually 002, which means that the owner can do everything and the group also can do everything, but the others can only read. And the second part is we will modify the umask value to 027 umask 027. So 027 itself means, oh, hold on, I'm going to explain that the umask command uses an octal number, Like in this case, we use 0 to 7 to specify which permission to not set when a file or directory is created. The octal values is that in the octal system, each digit represent permission for the owner, group, and others respectively. 0 means they can write, read, and execute, and 1 means they can read and write. 2 means they can read and execute. 3 means they can only read. And then 4 means they can write and execute. 5 means they can only write. 6 means they can only execute. And 7 means they have no permission at all. So to break it down, 0 on the first digit, meaning the owner or the user who created the file, will have all permission like read, write, and execute. And second digit is 2, meaning the group members will have read and write permission, and that's it. And for the third digit, we have 7. 7 means that the other users, those not in the owner's group, will have read permission but not write permission. Oh wait, no, hold on, sorry, I am sorry. 7 means that they have 0 permission, they have no permission to either read, write, or execute nothing. So for example, if you create a file umask 027, the default permission will be 640, which means read or write for owner, read or write for group, read only for others. And security implication is that the umask 027 is considered a good compromise between security and usability, as it prevents other users from accidentally modifying files they should not, or even accessing the file they should not. Comparison to the default, which is 022, the umask 022 allows other users to read and write to the files, while the umask 027 restrict the others to either write, read, and also execute, which making it more secure default. We are going to decode again. We are asked to shows the permission access of a file. Oh wait, no, I haven't done creating a new file called data name.txt. I forgot, I am sorry. And then yeah, we're going to do this. Alright, we are going to create a new file called data inside the directory with touch. And then after we are creating a new file, we are asked to show is in access, to show permission access of the file that we just made. Just going to use the ls again. You see, as we can see that our user mask is it's 0 to 7, meaning the user can only write and can only read. As for the group can only read, and for the others they can only do nothing, because they have zero permission to do anything. Okay, as I said before, 0 actually means absolute. They can read, write, and also execute. And second means they can read and execute. And the 7 means they have zero permission, as you can see that. And which means if we are other person outside of the group of the user, we cannot see the content of data underscore my student ID. They cannot access that. And then, however, the people in the group can only read that file, but they cannot write anything. So we can conclude that the owner of data underscore my student ID, the only one who can edit it or change, or basically change it, is the owner. This ensures the security of the data itself, meaning the only one that could do something like delete and everything is the owner of the data. And yeah, well, that's the last part of the task, and I thank you for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope my information is useful enough for you and for your future ahead. And I apologize if I say something wrong or say something incorrect. And this is the goodbye, and you are welcome to ask some question in the comment section below. And thank you for watching, and goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.